Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be just kind of pulling back the veil. That's probably what I'm going to name this video, actually. I'm going to pull back the veil. I'm just going to take you around my house and I'm just going to show you what I look like in regular lighting without the professional lighting. I'm going to probably also take you outside in the sunlight and show you, just up close and personal what my skin looks like, texture, all that good stuff. And the reason that I'm doing that is because somebody left me a comment and it says, what are the chances you would do a video with no ring light, zero filter, and in natural sun? I'm sure you still look amazing, but I'm always wondering what we could see without a ring light or any filter at all. Would you be open to do that? And first of all, I did want to say that I was not offended at all by that comment whatsoever. I totally get it. Like I right now, I feel like the filters are just getting out of control, right? First of all, I've never used a filter. I have never ever used a filter on a YouTube video ever. I wouldn't even know how to do it. Now, I would know how to use a filter in TikTok or in Instagram. It's in the app, but I don't have any apps on my phone. Like I said, I wouldn't even know how to use it. So I've never used a filter on a YouTube video. I do have really, really good lighting though. And it is kind of a filter all on its own. And it's kind of funny because most of us here on YouTube do use pretty good lighting. If you go back to my first videos ever, whenever I first came on the scene, I didn't have any lighting. I was just trying to find windows in my house that I could sit near, to get some good lighting. And then I just started noticing, whenever I'd watch other women's videos in my demographic, their videos were so crisp and so bright and all this stuff. And when you're on YouTube, you just feel like, okay, I've got to have brighter videos. I've got to have more crisp videos, And it's funny because I feel like so many people are afraid to admit that they compare themselves to other people. And it is so, so natural. It's basically how we kind of gauge ourselves and, figure out how we kind of measure up, in the world. Everybody does it. If somebody says that they've never compared themselves to other people, I would have to say that they're lying. I think everybody compares themselves to other people on some level or another, whether it's intelligence, work ethic, how good of a mom you are, how clean your house is, how much you spend, what kind of clothes whatever. Everybody does it. It's what you do with that information that makes it healthy or unhealthy. For me, I use comparison as motivation 100%. Like I literally go out actively looking for women in my demographic who are doing things better than I am because that motivates me, if it's diet and exercise, it motivates me to exercise more or to eat healthier. If it's skincare, it motivates me to be more diligent with my skincare and stuff like that. So anyway, like I said, I feel like it's totally natural to compare yourself, and it just depends on what you do with that comparison, that makes it either unhealthy or healthy. But unfortunately, I feel like the filters are getting so good these days. Like now there's one on TikTok that is completely undetectable. And some of the past filters, I guess you could put your hand in front of your face and then your eyelashes would come on the back of your hand or your lips or something like that. Well, this one is completely undetectable. So you could just move all around and, you can't tell. And it's okay. I guess it's okay to play around with filters. Like I don't like to play around with filters. One of the reasons is because they do kind of bring me down. I don't like there's this one going around right now and it's called the Bold Glamour or something like that on TikTok. And I was just like, I want to see what all the hype is. So I just used it on myself and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like it because it gives you a much better version of yourself. And it's a little bit depressing, it's like, golly, that's not me, and then you turn it off and you're like, now that's me, and I don't know. It's just like, I don't like doing that to myself. I don't know. So I don't play around with filters at all. All of that to say that I get why she would leave a comment like that. You know, I'm even guilty of it before. There was a time I would watch, you know, other creators in my demographic, my age, and I'd be like, wow, like their skin looks so pretty. They don't have any flaws. It's just glowing. I mean, it just looked so beautiful. And then I would look in the mirror and be like, oh man, I mean, why would anybody want to follow me when my skin doesn't look like that and I don't look, you know, that flawless. And then when I got my lights, I was like, wow, I would see myself in my own videos and be like, that's a really good version of me, you know? Because I don't look like that. I don't look like this, what you're seeing right now in real life. I don't have the bright green eyes. As a matter of fact, my hair doesn't even look this blonde in real life. Like sometimes I'll watch some of my videos back while I'm editing and I'm like, that's how blonde I want my hair. I want my hair that blonde. And I'm the one saying that because in my videos, sometimes my hair looks so much blonder, you'll see in a minute, than it does in real life. And so anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn this camera around. I'm going to show you my little setup right here. Then I'm going to turn off the lights and I'll show you what I look like. And then we're just going to go around my house and then go outside. And so you guys can see that I just look like a typical 50-year-old. Not 50. I'm not quite 50 yet. I'm 49. Not for like 4 more months. But I did also want to mention something else because, you know, I want to be completely honest. And if you've followed my channel, you already know this. But I have like semi-permanent filter inside my face, you know, because I have filler. And filler and Botox, those things are definitely filters. Makeup is a filter, you know? And so I have, just in case you're new to my channel, this might be the first video that you're watching of mine. I have filler right in here to camouflage under eye puffiness that I had years and years ago. And I get a touch up, you know, every 1.5 years or so, I get it touched up because it doesn't all dissolve at one time, just areas dissolve. And then it's like you're constantly chasing a dissolve, you know. I also have filler in my temples. There was a time where my temples were really, really hollow and I didn't like it. So I got filler in my temples. I have also had some filler like right in here, this area right close to my nose. I've never had it anywhere else in my cheek area. I've only had it right there. And that was like, I think that was almost kind of my favorite. I think it still looks pretty good right now. It lasts forever. Like this filler, I feel like it just lasts forever. So anyway, and the other day I actually went and got some Botox between my eyebrows. Now I told you guys I can't, so it's not even for the 11s. It's because when I make a certain expression, it really thins out the top of my nose and it looks awful. Like my nose is slightly crooked and so it accentuates that. And I have like a little bump right here and it accentuates it. When I get Botox right there, one injection, it takes all that away. I think you could still tell that my nose is a little crooked, but it doesn't thin out when I make that expression. See, I can still make my 11s. I can still, you know, have all the movement. I have my crow's feet. I'll show you all that in just a minute. But anyway, okay, so let's go ahead but I didn't get, like I was gonna say, I didn't get it anywhere else. I didn't get it in my crow's feet. Now the place that I go to, you have to buy at least 20 units. And so I think I only need like 10 there. So the rest, I just told him to put it just really high on my forehead. So I feel like it has helped with that line. But if I put it on my forehead, then it drops my eyebrows and I look real funky. So I don't have it there. So anyway, let me turn you around. Let me show you my little setup here. It's really messy, but yeah. Okay, so this right here is where I film. You see that ring light up there is not on. I've got my 2 box lights on right there. Ignore that. Of course, that's like a TV stand. It's not supposed to have shoes in there, but this is just the room that I do kind of everything in. I just hang out in here all the time. I work out and use that mirror to work out with. And so I threw all my nude shoes, not all of them. I actually still have more, but those are just a lot of my nude shoes. I was like, where am I gonna put them? I need to find a place. Anyway, okay, this is my setup right here. So let me take you back and I'm gonna turn you around and turn off my lights. Okay, so here I am with my lights. Now let me turn them off. There's one. And there's the other. Okay, so as you can see, I look a little different. I don't have the bright eyes. You probably see the reflection of my windows back there. And so this is what I look like right here. Now, another thing you're probably noticing is just how dark my makeup looks. And this is always kind of a struggle because if I want my makeup to show up once I turn these lights on, I have to do it really, really dark. The problem is that sometimes right after I'm finished filming, I might have to go to the grocery store or go pick up my kids or something like that. And it looks like I'm wearing just so much makeup. My hair looks funny right now. But also, look at my hair. You know, it's not as blonde as it was when I first started this video. You can see that I have darker roots. You can see that I have like, it's multi-dimensional, you know, it's just not as solid blonde as it was whenever I had my lights on. This is my skin. Why do I'm seeing blurry, and I don't know if it's just my vision going, but so there's my crow's feet. There's all my, you know, all that good stuff. I don't like being this close. Like, I don't feel like that looks like me, what I'm seeing in the viewfinder right there, because who looks like that? I look like I'm protruding this way. It's kind of funny because when I was in high school, I remember I was sitting with my back against the wall and this boy was sitting next to me and we were eating lunch. And he goes, "Do you know who you remind me of?" And I said, "Who?" And he goes, "You remind me of Nikki Taylor." And I was like, "Really?" Because I thought she was pretty. And then he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Both of y'all kind of have like protruding faces like that." And I was like, what does that mean? I remember it just stuck with me like literally all these years. I'm going to be 50 here soon. And I still remember him saying that and just thinking, protruding face, that's so such a weird thing to say to somebody. And I typically do wear quite a bit of makeup just because I'm trying to camouflage these aging eyes, which, by the way, I might as well tell y'all now, on the 20th, I have an appointment. It's a consultation to have an eyelid lift or a brow lift. I don't know which one I want, but I have a consultation on Monday and I just finally decided I'm gonna do it because my eyelids, my skin on my eyelids are so hooded now that, can you see that? My lid is literally sitting on my eyelash line. And for some reason, y'all, all my eyelashes have been falling out. I'm just like, what is going on, man? This aging process, it is no joke. And so anyway, as you can see, you see this? You see how the skin is just falling over the sides there? I don't like that. I just don't like it. And I know some people should be like, oh, you just need to accept it. And I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to accept it. You know, somebody left me a really awesome comment on my video that's like, aging gracefully, what does that even mean? And she said, she's like, you know, if you have a car and it starts to get old, you don't just say, oh, well, it's starting to get old, I just need to go ahead and accept it. You know, just because it's older, you're not just gonna give up on it, right? You're gonna take it and you're gonna get maintenance on it and you're gonna get new tires on it and you're gonna get the windshield fixed if there's a ding in it. I don't remember exactly what she said, so I'm just kind of adding some stuff to it. But so basically she's saying, you know, why should we not take care of ourselves that way? Why not, you know, swing in for some maintenance if that's what we choose? You know, and for some people that's not important, and I totally understand that. But for me it is. And one of the reasons is because I feel like all the things that I have control over, my diet, exercise, you know, flexibility, I feel like I'm doing the best that I can to control them. There are some things that I just have no control over, and my aging eyes is one of them. And it makes me feel sad whenever, you know, I'm not, like I said, whenever I look in the mirror and it's not reflecting the way that I feel. My eyes look really tired and I look angry. When I have no eye makeup on, I look angry. And I remember when it started happening because my daughter would be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, nothing. She was like, oh, I thought you were mad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just because I'm not wearing any makeup. How sad that that's the look that I portray whenever I'm not wearing any makeup. So anyway, so yeah, I want to go in and have a consultation and get them fixed. This is going to be the longest video because I'm going to sit here and talk. Okay, so now we're gonna go into my bathroom, and I'm just showing you that I have no lighting in here. And so, you know, you guys have seen me film in here before. So I am just going to set you up right here. Okay, whoa, terrible lighting, right? Like, it's so dim. Imagine if I just made my videos like this. You know, I feel like people would be disappointed. They wouldn't click on it because it's so dim and dark. But this is how I look in here. So there is my face, and it looks different. Of course, it looks so different than whenever, now you can see, you know, my lines on my forehead. You can see my crow's feet definitely look different. You could probably see the texture of my eyelids. I'm sure you could see it all. And so obviously, oh, look at how dark my hair looks, right? Look how dark, and then it just looks like I have highlights. Look at this. And there, with the lighting, it looked like it was white blonde. Like, it looks like I went to have my hair colored and just really lightened it up. So this is what I look like in my guest bathroom. This is my son out there. He's... Okay, I guess I might as well just show you around my house a little bit too. So you guys have seen the living room before. I filmed several videos in here. This is right when you walk in the front door. There's my dining room over there. There's the kitchen over there. And I hear my dog running around. Anyway, so this is where I film a lot of videos, especially like clothing hauls and stuff like that. But I wanted to show you this because this is the light that I really try to take advantage of sometimes. I have filmed in here before with no lighting. If it's really nice and sunny, you know, there's my dog over there. He's getting on his little bed. Hi, Hunter. Hunter. He's deaf. He's completely deaf, so he can't hear me at all. Y'all, he's gonna be 15. No, he is 15. He's already 15 years old. You know, it's crazy. Like, our animals last forever. My cat was 22 years old when she died. Anyway, so that's the light that I take advantage of. I'm gonna get a TV tray real fast and put you right here. Look at my big plants. Look at that one in the middle. That one in the middle, y'all, was such a surprise. I did not know it was gonna get this big, but I love it. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Okay, so now we're in my living room. I've got this giant window right here. So it's just only sunlight in here, and I don't have any overhead, which is flattering. So my eyes probably look, you know, a little bit more green because there's some natural sunlight coming in. Skin looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty decent. Now I'm gonna pull you over here. Okay, so this mirror right here, I should probably just go ahead and get rid of it because this mirror makes me feel so insecure all the time. And mainly because I've got a lot of light coming from that direction and I have none coming from this direction. So you can come out. Okay. My kids are home right now. So anyway, I have a lot of shadows and stuff on this side and none on this side. Right, look at that. You can see really, it looks so severe, especially right here because of the shadows and the light. Whenever I'm talking, I feel like you can kind of see, look at that, like especially when I don't know, talk harder, I don't know what you would say. You can see some of the veins want to pop out. This little, whatever that little thing is right there, I don't know, it's like the skin is loosening up right under my chin. You gotta love that. And look at this. Look at my veins. You know, sometimes when I talk about my hands and people are like, no, I think you have nice hands or whatever, I'm like, I mean, I've had like phlebotomists tell me that I'm like, you know, a dream patient. I'm like, thanks. Just because my veins are very visible and they're so easy to inject, I guess, because they're so big. But anyway, so yeah, this lighting right here, it's not that flattering. It gets worse, I think, in my kitchen though, so let's go. On over to my kitchen. There's my dining room over there. I'll let you take a look at it just in case you want to. It's nothing special. It's just, you know, dining room. That's that area. we're gonna go into my kitchen here. You guys have been in here before. You have seen different sections of my kitchen, you know. That's just a little bench over there. And our bottled water. Look, see, I have it hiding over there because where am I gonna put it, you know? But I didn't want you guys to see it, but then I showed it to you. So this is just a 360 of my kitchen. I don't think you've seen this area. I think you've pretty much seen every other area. And so I'm gonna set it up where I have filmed before, and then I'll turn it around. Okay, so I think this is where I was in my last video when somebody asked if I could make a video without any of my lighting. And so this is what I would look like in here. And first of all, it's super dingy. Second of all, this is the worst lighting in my house. It's not the worst, it's actually great lighting. It's just that it's overhead and there's nothing coming from any other direction. So it's just completely unflattering. Like from here, it just looks like I've got two shadows for eyes, right? I mean, it doesn't even look like I have eyes. Here's what I look like close up. Now I do have like a window that's casting some light over here, so it's a little bit brighter on this side. Look at that. Jeez, there's my crow's feet. There's my everything else. Look at even stuff right there. I'm starting to notice some stuff right there. So obviously I look quite a bit different, you know, right here. Then let me turn you around this way. Let's see. It gets a little bit better right there. I wonder why. Still, you know, dark eyes, everything. The lights, you know, whatever light, you know, if I get under a light, obviously it's going to be brighter on my hair. Let's see. I've stood here before too. Or maybe it's been, yeah, I think it's been like right here. A little bit different, right? You can see my crow's feet from there. Okay, so now we are gonna go into my master bathroom. You guys have been in here before. I used to do a lot of my hauls in here just because there's, you know, quite a bit of space. Here's a little 360 in case you're interested. It's, you know, it's just a normal bathroom. There's the bathtub, and let's see, some cabinets, and yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to set you here and turn you around. Okay, so this lighting is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, I've got these two lights up here, and my throat just made a noise. I've got those two lights up there, and then that's it. You can look at my eyes. You know, I don't have any lighting on, but it's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. My lip liner looks really dark, right? That is so weird. Like even in my mirror, it does not look very dark, but in here it looks so dark. That's what's so hard about making videos sometimes, because if I had lights right now and I turned them on, my lips would look like they disappeared. And it's just so crazy. I feel like the lighting and setting up your equipment is probably the thing that gives me the most anxiety whenever I make videos. It's just, it seems like it's never the same from one video to the next. I wish I could just have it already set up and I could just walk in and, you know, do whatever I needed to do. But it's not like that at all. It's like an all-day event. I don't think you guys realize how much work and effort goes into making a video, especially like a clothing haul. Oh my God, that's like a sun up to sundown. Because first you have to get ready, then you have to, you know, set up all your equipment. Well, I have to take my kids to school and pick them up and stuff. So my day's kind of cut in half a little bit. But anyway, so that's not what this video is about. But so this is how I look in this bathroom. It's so funny. I never do anything in this bathroom. Like I don't get ready in here. I don't get dressed, even though my closet's right there. I don't shower in here. I do everything in the other bathroom. I don't know why. It's so much smaller than this one. But I don't even brush my teeth in this bathroom. Like I brush my teeth in that other bathroom, even though my bedroom is right there. It's so funny. But so yeah, this is what I look like in this lighting. Okay, so this is what I look like outside, and I'm kind of standing behind my husband's car because if I back up, the sun is just gonna be, ooh, like I can't even see right now because it's too bright. Yeah, I can't do that. But this is what I look like in, you know, the sunlight. I just can't see. Oh no, my neighbor just pulled up. Oh my gosh, the garage is opening. Okay, now I'm outside. My neighbor has their garage door open right there. And then there's other neighbors out there in their lawn. I'm like, oh, come on. But anyway, I am in my car. And there's a fly that flew in my car. Come on. Anyway, I guess I could step outside. Then this fly is going to be trapped in my car. Okay, let's step outside. I'm going to show you how I look out here. I hope nobody can hear me. Okay. Let me see, I'll back up. I don't think their garage door's open, but I don't see anybody out there. Okay, let me back up. Okay, it's really, really bright right here. I can't even see. It's like, it's gonna make my eyes water in a minute if I stand here too long. Let's see. I'm just gonna walk backwards. You hear all those birds? Usually I like to hear seagulls out here. Ooh, that is really, really, really bright. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see. And I feel like everybody's looking at me. Okay, I don't feel like I have you set up properly. I don't know if the angle's different or something. Anyway, now I just feel so disheveled because it was in and out and, you know, it was all windy and stuff like that. But anyway, I think that's about it. I feel like, you know, I'm back in my bright lights. That's where I feel most comfortable. I don't feel most comfortable. I feel like I look the best. I wish that I could, like, you know, I wish that I looked like I do in real life with these lights on, you know, but I don't. And so anyway, and it's funny because I have run into quite a few people, not quite a few, I think there's like 6 altogether, that I've run into subscribers who have recognized me and then said, wait, are you Jenifer Jenkins? You know, and oh, y'all, it always makes me feel so uncomfortable. I'm always caught off guard. And it feels so imbalanced, you know, because I feel like y'all know me so much more than I know you. And so it just kind of feels funny, that dynamic. But I'm always happy when somebody does come up and say hi. I think that's so sweet. One girl said she saw me at Fiesta, Texas in San Antonio, but she didn't say hi because I was with my family and I was with my, you know, extended family. Like there was probably 15 of us there. And so, but it was so sweet. I wish you would have said hi because I don't know, it would have been sweet and would have made me look so cool. Just kidding. But anyway, that's the unfortunate thing, you know, when people are used to seeing you with all the bright lights on and stuff, and then they see you in real life. It's the reason I do not use filters, but I do use lights. I don't want somebody to be like, whoa, you look so different, you know. I'm definitely going to look different to most people because I don't have the bright eyes and the flawless glowing skin and all this stuff, you know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of funny because I ran into my husband. He's like, what are you doing? Because I'm just running in and out and, you know, all around my house. And I'm just like, I'm just filming myself, you know, in different areas of the house. And he's like, why? I said, just because inquiring minds want to know. They want to know what I look like. Just kidding. But I would be interested in a video like that. You know, if there was somebody that I watched regularly and they were just like, hey, you know, this is what I look like in a bunch of different lights, I would be interested. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun making it, actually. But so it's Friday. I love my Fridays. Next week, my kids actually are off for spring break. So we're actually heading out of town tomorrow. We're going to my in-laws. We always have so much fun at my in-laws. And my kids are so lucky because they have such wonderful grandparents. All of my kids' grandparents are so wonderful in different, unique ways. And I just feel like they're just so lucky. So we're going there and we always swim and hang out in the pool and we eat really bad and we play games. We play a game called Phase 10 and we just have so much fun and we laugh a lot. It's just so much fun. I love my in-laws. And so that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then the rest of the week, we'll probably come back here and go to the beach And so yeah, so anyway, if your spring break is next week, I hope you have a fun spring break, and I hope that you stay safe. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I'm always grateful whenever you hang out with me, and hopefully I will see you back here next week.